Combo, I know it's more like Jaws is never gonna be brought back. Well, Dumbo, Universal Studios Florida has its Jaws references still remain to this day. Yeah, but at least they're gonna keep the animatronic sharks somewhere. Where are they gonna move the animatronic sharks to? I don't know, Dumbo. Soon they're gonna just move them somewhere in your Studios Florida so they could just. Dumbo, Jaws is not coming back. Dead sharks tell no tales. I thought Jaws is immortal! Well, he should have been. Well, at least those Jaws references in Diagon Alley will still remain. Right. So, when are they going to close some future attractions for Universal Studios Florida to replace? That, I don't know. But at least Jaws still remains. I think there are a bunch of other shark references in Diagon Alley. Dumbo! I wish you could be on Disney on Ice. Why would I be on Disney on Ice? I'm not too old for Disney on Ice, Neither is Murray from Aristocats. Or Simba from The Lion King, Nala from The Lion King, Wally, Zark from Toy Story, and any other. Well, I hate to say this. Finding Nemo used to be on ice. Why is that? Well, Dumbo, at least Jaws will still remain a tribute to other Universal Studios Florida future attractions. I know it's not coming back, but it will still remain. You mean the sharks in Diagon Alley will still remain to this day? Play with your penis and watch porn at your own time. I don't pay you to watch porn. Dumbo, you're right. I'm gonna make this video for kids when people just move Jaws somewhere else. Where are they gonna move it to? Well, there are like a bunch of other boat tours around Universal Studios Florida. So why would Jaws move somewhere else? I know it's not coming back, but the sharks will still remain. Why would they still remain? Well, I know Jaws will still remain in Diagon Alley. Well, that's true. Here, what if they put the sign somewhere else? Right. What about King Kong? It still remains. No, I think it was replaced by the Mummy, and the Mummy is gonna get refurbished. Okay, so what else could still remain? I don't know. What else remains in Universal Studios Florida? Ghostbusters was brought back. I'll just have to let them know they have to keep the Simpsons ride, so they don't be too much money. It costs a lot of money. Yeah. But when Disney's remakes version of Pinocchio, Aristocats, Bambi, and Snow White all come out, Pinocchio doesn't come until late September. Aristocats and Snow White don't come in 2023. And finally, Bambi is still gonna be CG. Are they trying to make me look a lot like a real deer? They're gonna try to. Oh, yeah, that's true. I wish Marie and Nala's bellies will show like Princess Jasmine's and Ariel's. Well, I would rather keep them shirtless when they wear skirts and underwear. What if they just remake Jaws? Then the movie will be PG still. Jaws will still remain in Diagon Alley, with its shark bones, Bruce, the orca, and probably Quint. Well, there's like tons of references in. Why just go to the Universal Studios Florida store? I mean, that store will still remain. That's true. Because Ringling Brothers doesn't exist anymore. The only circuses you can visit is, well, if they make a Broadway version of me, then they're gonna try. Well, the only references of Jaws that still remain are the shark bones, Jaws himself, and probably other stuff. What the park used to look like in the 90s. I wasn't made in the 90s. My movie didn't come out until 1941, Bambi. Dumbo! What if you just play with Wall-E and Pinocchio? How's it going, Dumbo? Pinocchio. I don't pay myself to let Jaws close in Florida. Yeah, but Jaws still remains a tribute attraction that closed because dead sharks tell no tales. Well, at least its references still remain to this classic attraction. Jaws still remains, and other stuff that still remains. Like, the shark bone was moved somewhere else. Where was it moved to, Dumbo? Well, the man at the wheel still remains. I bet he can just take his pictures with him and Jaws in Universal Studios Florida. This is me. Wait, so you said this brings me to Jaws in Diagon Alley? It's more like what the park used to look like in the 90s. Well, Jaws is a pretty old movie and they're just going to try to remake it. You just finally beat Jaws on the Wii, and now you're going to get Ghostbusters for the Wii. The only two attractions that still remain are Ghostbusters and E.T. That's true. What other Universal old attraction still remains? Doc Emmett Brown still remains in The Simpsons. What other Universal Studios Florida attraction still remains? Like King Kong references and The Mummy. What other Universal Studios Florida attraction has its references? Dumbo? Play with Wall-E and Pinocchio before Disney's remake version of Pinocchio comes out in September with Tom Hanks, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Cynthia Erivo, Keegan-Michael as Honest John. Whoa, you're getting too much Pinocchio characters. Luke Evans as the greedy coachman. I don't care about that greedy coachman! It's disgusting! And Nala and Maurice are gonna wear tank tops and some pants. And now their bellies are gonna show like most girls. Some girls can go out shirtless too. Hey! That's dirty talk! That's right, Dumbo. No swearing. I don't want to swear like other Disney characters. You know, Grumpy just swore in the 7D. Swearing is bad. Don't try it. If I see you two girls swearing, I'm just gonna make you two shirtless for the rest of the night. That's disgusting. Yeah, pretty much disgusting. And you're just gonna be shirtless like most girls. Sometimes girls can go shirtless too, Marie. Like us too. The only references that still remain in Universal Studios Florida is the shark bones, Jaws himself, the puppet Jaws. What else still remains in Universal Studios Florida that closed Jaws? Yeah. So they closed Ghostbusters. They closed King Kong. What other old attraction did they close? It's a good thing that they brought back Ghostbusters. It's good. That's the only attraction that still remains to this day. They closed Twister. They closed Earthquake and Disaster. Earthquake and Disaster is the only third attraction that closed in Universal Studios Florida. They closed Back to the Future. And finally, the last one they closed is Jaws. And it will not be coming back, but I think Harry Potter will still remain with its Jaws secrets. Why would they just want to go on boat tours a ton? Marie, Walt Disney World does the same thing. So does Disneyland. Disneyland closed the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And it reopened as a Guardians of the Galaxy mission breakout. Snow White still remains. What if they just make a Lion King ride to replace Black Panther? Black Panther is irreplaceable! Oh, so does that, Marie. What would Bambi do? What would Buzz Lightyear do? What would Nemo do? What would other Disney characters do? Marie, ask Nola the question. Why did they close Jaws in Florida? To make way for Diagon Alley. They just wanted to make another Harry Potter expansion. But the only tributes that still remain Bambi are the shark teeth, Jaws himself. You know what other stuff only exists. The man at the wheel was moved. Why would you want to take pictures with Jaws in Diagon Alley? It still remains to this day. Well, Show Me the Way to Go Home is a tribute to Jaws. The Shrunken Faces from Harry Potter sang that song. So does Quint, Chief Brody, and Hooper sing the same song, like they do in Harry Potter and Jaws. So when are they going to not bring it back? Soon they will pay tributes. Everywhere in Universal Studios Florida. Jaws still remains a classic attraction. The only two things that they won't include on the list is Ghostbusters and E.T. Why won't they include Ghostbusters? Because it's not going to be on the list. Because they brought back Ghostbusters, which is a very good classic attraction. But why would Ghostbusters still remain? I don't know. They just brought it back. And now, the only two attractions that won't come back is, Jaws and Back to the Future. I would like to keep Harry Potter Diagon Alley. They'll just have to put I would rather say Jaws will still remain in Diagon Alley. They just have to put the animatronic sharks somewhere and let one of the animatronic sharks find a new home. So when are they going to keep Jaws in Diagon Alley, Marie? Look, I don't pay ourselves to wear tank tops and pants. Then we'll be like most girls. Our bellies will show. That's disgusting! Totally disgusting! You're disgusting me as well! Stop picking your face! I can see you pick your face. You're gonna make it bleed and infect it. You're not washing your face hard enough. Watch porn at your own time. I don't pay you to watch porn! Marie, Jaws will always still remain a classic attraction in Universal Studios Florida. Well, what if they... Jaws is immortal. He's the long-lost living shark that ever was. Dead sharks tell no tales.